A very interesting stylistic matchup in this one when Thiago Moises takes on Joel Alvarez, aka El Fenomenon. And this one's fascinating because we both know that, these guys are equally known for their jiu-jitsu, right? Joel Alvarez is a guy that has 16 submissions to his name, but Thiago Moises is a serious black belt. I mean, the last time we saw Thiago fight was against Islam Makhachev, and he's the only one, to my knowledge, to ever take down Islam Makhachev. So that kind of speaks to the grappling skills that Thiago Moises possesses. And fighting out of Indaiatuba, Sao Paulo, Brazil, you know that this guy is coming in with some serious grappling chops. And I'm very interested to see what they look like against El Fenomenon, who fighting out of Gijon, Asturias, Spain, is a guy with some serious grappling skills himself, right? What are your thoughts on this one? It seems like Joel Alvarez is a pretty decent dog, right? Plus 180 to the minus 225 favorite of Moises. So are you leaning Thiago Moises? And if you are, how do you see him getting this done? Because Joel Alvarez is pretty slick on the ground, and we know that Moises excels there. So what are your thoughts on this lightweight scrap?
Yeah, I love this matchup. It's a very fun fight. Like you said, Moises is very good on the ground. But the one key factor and why I have to go with Spain on this is I like the underdog, and I like that he is 6'3", 77-inch reach, and he's a savage on the ground himself. So I really see this being a footsie's test where can Thiago get in? Can he get in and can he get the job done? I don't know. I'm banking off that. Uh, El Phenomena can get the job done on the feet and keep it on the feet with that range and possibly get the TKO or KO upset. So I'm going with Spain on this one. And yeah, right in the underdog.
Yeah, and you mentioned a lot of good stuff, right? I mean, Joel Alvarez is 6'3", Moises is only 5'9". Joel Alvarez has that 77-inch reach, 70.5 for Thiago, so he is going to have the advantages there. And when it comes to a matchup like this, where both of these guys will definitely respect the grappling and jiu-jitsu skills of their opponent, do you think that they're going to try to keep this thing standing up? Like, do you think that it's going to be in both Joel Alvarez and Thiago Moises' best interest to keep this thing standing? And are you bullish on the idea that both of them will want to keep it there?
I'm bullish that I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting to see this, to be honest, because I really don't know. But if I had to guess, I think Moises is gonna go for the ground and pound finish or just dominant performance, and I think Joel is gonna try to stay on the feet. I don't know if he can match it, but I would love it for it to hit the mat just to see if maybe he is on Moises' level.
Yeah, right. I'm kind of hoping that this does hit them out eventually because I want to see like how the jiu-jitsu skills stack up in this matchup because both these dudes are just serious when it gets down there. And if
Hmm.
we look over at Tapology, 70% is rolling with Thiago Moises. Majority of it is beige. They think the decision is most likely. 30% is rolling with Joel Alvarez, and there's a decent sliver of that being copper. So some of the 30% are bullish on the idea that Alvarez could submit Moises. And you're never going to see Thiago Moises get subbed unless it's obviously against Islam Makhachev. So, very interested to see how this one plays out. Ultimately, I'm going to roll with Thiago Moises. I think he's going to win a decision in this one. I see this just kind of being a stalemate wherever this goes, but Moises finding a way to eke out rounds, maybe get a couple takedowns. And ultimately, I just like Moises to point himself to a victory in this one. But if Joel Alvarez comes in as a plus 180 spot and wins this upset in this prelim headlining fight, then I'm not going to be completely shocked by that because Joel Alvarez is a guy who his UFC tenure started pretty slow. He debuted against Demir Ismagulov and he did not look good in that contest, but you got to respect the adjustments he's made since then because this three-fight win streak, that includes wins over Joseph Duffy and Alexander Yakovlev, have really, showcased the development of Joel Alvarez's game. Because I'll be honest, when he first made his debut, I wasn't sure, how long this guy was going to hang around, but he keeps getting better, and he's really starting to come into his own and live up to the hype that he had upon arrival. So ultimately, I think it's gonna be a close competitive fight. Wouldn't recommend this being a parlay piece, and I wouldn't consider Moises any sort of lock at all. But I got to go with Thiago Moises to win a close decision. So, any last thoughts on this prelim headliner? This one I think is going to be a banger.
Yeah, this is gonna be such a fun fight. But yeah, boys, throw in the comments who you guys got. You going with meat on this one, or you going with boy? We respond to all comments. Make sure to smash that meat and stay tuned for the next video.